Hello there, and welcome to this video. My name is Anthony, and in this video, I want to talk about getting started on Write This project if you are new to the platform, just to make sure that you are making the best use of this platform, and you don't experience a lot of teething problems when getting started. So for this case, I'll just log in. So So when you're new to the platform, you basically just need to log into your account, and the first thing when you log in is you'll see your dashboard. So if you are very new, this is the first time you're logging into the platform. The first thing you'll need to fill your profile. You'll need to basically set up your profile properly so that you can fill your image and stuff like that. Whatever it is needed. To get your accounts ready. Basically, you need to fill up your profile with your login information. Then from there the first from there when where if you are completely new to the platform, you need to read the blog. There are blog posts that are not visible on the public side of the platform when you're not logged in. There are blog posts you'll not be able to see, and it's very important to read all the blog posts when you're getting started, because really there's no way that really you'll be able to know what is expected of you if you're not reading the blog post. So you need to read from the very beginning of blog posts. Read the guidelines, read the samples. uh, you don't want to get things wrong when getting started, because I've already seen a lot of writers who are just eager to get started and experience lots of many teething problems than really everything is captured on this blog post. And if you're just too obsessed about wanting to get started, this will probably get you banned on this platform, because uh, we will not repeat the same. We will not repeat the instructions or keep giving instructions to writers who really can't who just can't follow instructions. When you hired, you will probably have gotten an email that says you read all the blog posts, and that is the essence of this of the email. Basically, you want to make sure you read all the blog posts, because there are things mentioned in this each blog post that you will really you can only know about them by reading them. And if you experience problems and you just seem not to be getting it, perhaps the best thing is just to let you go, because honestly if you can't follow instructions on a simple thing like just reading the blog post, those are likely this is likely you're likely to have more problems down the line when you start writing paid projects, because honestly sometimes you'll find clients who have 5 pages of instructions, and if you can't read the instructions from start to the end, some clients will have instructions on every single thing, every single chapter, every single subheading. They'll have specific instructions. So if you can't read the blog post, how sure are we that you will be able to to read instructions carefully and make sure to execute everything as required? So that's the essence of this blog post. Is pretty much part of the hiring process. Yes, you might have gotten the email that you are hired, but you're really not out of the woods yet, because your ability to translate the lessons in the blog post to 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 the practice, basically when using the platform, will make all the difference in streamlining the process. Because if you don't get it after several emails of sending of back and forth, and you notice you're just not getting the things you've stated, we'll just uh, discontinue giving you work, because honestly some things are just small. These are small things. small things by all standards. So you want to make sure you don't get these seemingly small things wrong. So with that aside, when your account is activated, you'll see this platform. Basically, your account will just display this writer dashboard, this part only. Will not display this part of the editor and chief editor. These are features that we activate depending on the level of the level of user that you are. Where if you are very good at it, if you prove yourself on the job, you can get editing projects from that writers from that other writers, to be able to edit work from other writers. And in all honesty, this is usually a promotion and of some sort. So for this video, I'll just focus on just writing, and just the writer level. And you just click on as a new projects. And for this one, um, well, I just created projects on the back end of the platform. So I'll just walk you through the process so that you don't get anything confused. So you just click on assign. There is a prompt that says you want to assign, so you just click OK. And then as you can see, this one says click assign on the next page to confirm. So just click again, click OK. Then it will prompt this. This is another one that will show up. So you just click assign. Uh, that is the only way you will have successfully assigned yourself a project. And when you do that, you will show up as this. It will be in your assigned projects, and then there will be these two small these small icons here. There is one that this one helps you to display the project instructions. So you simply click on it. This one will show the project instructions, any milestones. These are the milestones that will be required. In this one, for example, this one was set at 1,000 words, 3,000 words, 5,000, 8,000 words. This is a 10,000. This is a 10,000 word book, and the word everything is usually stated. So, and the payment amount is stated. The, the the time you have assigned, when it was created. Basically, every detail about the project is clearly spelled out in the instructions. At the top here, the general overview of the project. And then down here, there's more instructions about the project. Basically, these are the special instructions. Anything, maybe could be an outline, could be just other instructions, or maybe things that a client wanted to see in the instructions. So you make sure to check down here, because this is usually the main theme, the main I'll just call it meat of the project. You make sure you write, you have details about you check these details all the time. Sometimes it will just have sometimes it will have a description that says find attached instructions, further instructions. So make sure to read everything, just to make sure that you get all the instructions correctly. So if there is a file that has been attached, there will be an option here for clicking to download. So you just simply click to download, and when you're done, so you'll check all the full instructions. And then when you're done, just before I continue, uh, basically at first, obviously, when you open a project, you will get to this place. So because it's likely that you will navigate away from this page at some point, as you continue writing the book, because honestly you might not be able to keep this page open for 3 days if you're working on a 5,000 word book. So in that case, this is the section for new projects. At this time, if you are a writer, your account will only display one project at a time, and and you can only assign yourself one project at a time. You, as detailed in the instructions and in the terms and other instructions, you need to send us a message when you are available to write. So you click on the new projects to assign a project. I already explained that. So when if you have navigated away from the platform and you want to log in again, you will just click on ongoing projects. This the For example, in our case, this is the project that we already assigned ourselves. So you can just click here. You saw the same instructions that I had shown earlier about the project. So basically, that is how you assign a project, check all the instructions and stuff like that. So because this project requires sending of milestones, the first milestone 1,000 words, 3,000 words, and 5,000 and 8,000 words. So every time you get to a certain milestone, just send whatever you have written. Of course, make sure you have edited your project. Don't send us half-baked work, because honestly, it takes a lot of work to have to go back again and fix your work. Don't If you send us work, and sometimes it might take several hours, maybe 12 hours or even a day, for example, to get feedback from us about the milestone. It makes no sense, so that you will wait all that time and you will still find typos and other spelling mistakes and whatever it is, other obvious mistakes that you would have fixed during that time as you waited. So to avoid the unnecessary trouble and the back and forth, make sure to proofread your work before sending any milestone. Make sure basically a milestone is done. You can call it done, so that you don't have to go back to a project to the project to edit milestone and stuff like that. Because I have noticed many times, a number of writers just send whatever it is they have done, and they hope, yeah, that's the best. And when really they would just have spent another 20 minutes or so to edit their work. So make sure as a priority that you get your work edited all the time. So now the next thing is, when you have written your milestone, so how do you submit this milestone? This the milestone of whatever amount of words you have written. So basically, you just click on this one. Don't click on this option for completing project. You only click on this when when the project is done. When you are done and you basically you are done. You have proofread your work, everything. Don't click on complete project. Just click on this one. Uh, If you browse, in this case, you simply need select the file that you want to upload. Select the file you want to upload. Then here you just type, please find attached. Please find attached. This is the X number of words, for example. Uh, Maybe, for example, in this case, we can just say, please find attached 1,000 words. So in this case, we'll just browse. I'll attach just a random file. Um, For example, this is just a random file. Then you submit. So just say comment submitted and success. So when you do that, just wait. Don't add more words to your work. Just wait until you hear from us. It is sometimes best to send us a message on our WhatsApp platform. Or you can send me a message, an SMS, just a normal SMS. I'll be able to most times you can just send our support number that is usually on the signature of our emails. Uh, just send us a message. Most times we'll be able to respond much faster if you do. and it will avoid unnecessary delays. Sometimes, if you are not able to submit, maybe to review within with as fast as maybe you wanted, we'll let you know what to do after that. So assuming that you're done with that, you'll get a message from us regarding the milestone, either to update the work or whatever it is that will be required. So after that, assuming you are done with the project, this is when you every time you're sending milestones, make sure you click on this one, whatever number, whether it's 1,000 words, 3,000 or 5,000. Make sure you just click on that, and then when you're done with the project, it will provide this option. This a page that looks like this. So basically, just state complete. Please find the task completed, and then you attach the file. I'll just attach the dummy file just to give you an example. When you write that, just click completed and then submit. It will prompt you this. So just say okay. Make sure all the time. Make sure your work has at least the required number of hours for the project. If it's 10,000, make sure it has 10,000 plus words. And of course, excluding the title. The title is our is that is the client's work. That is the client's title. That's not your work. So make sure your work has at least 10,000, at least the expected number of words that the project requires. And just click OK. The project will be submitted. In that case, it will move from ongoing project. As you can see, there'll be no object of ongoing project at that time, and then it will come to the pending review project. As you can see. Um, so basically, that is how the process works. Sometimes you'll be requested to maybe revise the project. It will come back to the ongoing project. If not, it will be approved and rated. At that time, it will come to pending payment. That basically is how the project is how the process works. When it's pending payment, they will show you a total how many words how many words and how much money is actually due for payment for you. Then when work is paid, it will move to it is marked as paid, so it will move the work will move to confirmed payments, and that is basically uh, how this thing works. And at the end of the year in January, we usually have bonuses. We pay a certain percentage, as you will see in our description, on our blogs. There's a percentage for work done. So the more the work you do, the more the bonus. Uh, so your bonus is subject to how much you've earned in that earned in total throughout that year. So basically, that is how the website works, and I hope you'll have an easy time using it after watching this. So thank you, and I'll see you in another one. Thank you.